Hi, this is Abe Wesley. I'm that Annie that tells it like a TI is. The topic I want to talk to you today about is general topics. A lot of things went on this week with Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams has been in the news lately for the last 2 weeks. After she came back from her medical leave, she talked about how she had problems with her fractured shoulder, and also about her thyroid condition. And she didn't give us much details when she first came back the first week. So, a lot of people were saying there was more to the story, but kind of left it alone. Didn't too much pressure Wendy about coming out with anything else until this week, when on Tuesday she came out and said that she had been living in a sober house the whole time that she was off on supposedly a medical leave, because she said she had relapsed and went back into drugs following all the stuff. And she said it was prescription drugs that she had got hooked on, like pain meds and stuff. But back in the day, she said that she used to be addicted to cocaine and heroin. And so she said she got off the drugs by herself, cold turkey. But come to find out from different blogs and different sources that she actually was getting ahead of the story, because it was rumored that the Daily Mail was going to leak those pictures where they seen her going in and out of the sober house. And so she decided to jump on the bandwagon and tell her audience at the end of Tuesday's show that she had been living in a sober house for a while. And people had empathy and sympathy for Wendy Williams, including myself. But some people were saying, why come, Wendy Williams didn't, come out earlier? But I'm glad she came out when she did. And it was like right after that incident where she came out yesterday, there were pictures all over the internet with her and her husband and this mistress or side chick were vacationing in Florida. And they were saying that some kind of way the Daily Mail got those. It was rumored that the Daily Mail got those pictures too. And one picture where Wendy Williams' husband was smiling and on the beach with the woman, and she had her hat on in the picture. And then there's another picture where they're just taking a picture and he's not looking too happy. But it is alleged that those pictures were taken when Wendy was down there in Florida, and we had a picture that the Daily Mail had posted up back then of Wendy coming out of a CV pharmacy with a friend. We thought it was a friend, but it's alleged that it was one of the people who's at the sober house parents. I don't know if any of this stuff is to be true, because like I said, it was rumored. And I was just clicking on my Twitter page right before I made this video, and Wendy Williams' husband came out on the blogs and said that him and Wendy's marriage is fine and doing okay, and there's nothing wrong with their marriage. It's just too much stuff happening between Wendy Williams and her husband, and both of them need to come out with a statement exactly saying what is going on with their marriage. And stuff like that. I wish Wendy Williams the best and everything, because I know when you are going through a physical or mental illness, you don't need all of this added pressure with whether your husband is cheating or not, and have to be going by what people are saying, rumors and hearsay and all kind of allegations. Especially when your health is involved, you're so busy trying to concentrate on getting better and feeling better. You don't have time for all of these somewhat accusations that are going on. On another note, Candy cleared up the beef with her and Cynthia. She had said that on a Daily Pop last week that what it was, Cynthia had an event that she was going on, and she invited Candy and some of the other girls. And Nene was upset because she wasn't invited, and they were saying that a lot of people, were saying that they didn't want Nene to come and mess up Cynthia's event. And so I guess because Cynthia not invited Nene, but there was a whole lot of times that people invited Nene to stuff, and she acted she acted up, and then by Nene going through that stuff with Greg, Cynthia probably felt that was too much, on her. But Nene, she has to realize that she says she didn't go to a lot of events of the other girls. She didn't even go to Portia's baby shower, and when people asked her about it, she claimed she was out of town doing some kind of a movie or a play or something like that. So it's like that. When you don't show up for her events, she gets upset. But then when she don't show up for other people's events, she expects people to understand that she's a busy woman, which was right. But you also have to be able to be understanding of other people's needs and wants too. So I'm glad Candy cleared that up. One more note I wanted to, before I get off of here, I saw a video of this Daniel Cesar guy trying to chastise black people and tell black people not to be so sensitive and to be accepting of white people. It's like when you get these young black millennials or even some old black people that want to be in these white spaces, they always try to take up for the white women or the white men that they are trying to protect and uphold. And little do they know, behind closed doors, those same people that they are praising and taking up for are probably calling them all kind of names behind their back and stuff. It's like when you try to get in those white spaces and you try to move in those white spaces, they'll let you know here and they'll let you know quick, fast, in a hurry that I'm going to let you get so far, but when you try to go above me, I'm going to put you in. I'm going to put you in your place. A prime example is the Meghan Markle situation, because her and Harry wanted to be independent of the royal family and stuff. The Queen put her foot down and let both of them know that she's running England, and they're not going to separate. They're not going to separate from England. They're going to have separate households, but they're still going to be part of the royal family and Kensington Palace. And so that's why I was saying that the black people need to be careful about that. And he sounded so going back to Daniel Cesar, he sounds so silly and stupid and ignorant talking about that, and you could tell he didn't even know what he was talking about. But then when he got the backlash from Black Twitter, that's when he's gonna say, oh, he was drunk and he's sorry and trying to apologize. That just irks my spirit when I hear young black people saying silly stuff that don't make any sense, and they're not even trying to learn the history of their people. And come to find out, he's not even really a black United States American. He's over there from Canada, so he should keep his mouth shut. This is A. Wesley, that ain't that tells it like a TI is. I am out.